What if the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ walked into our world today? If he stepped into our cities, our homes, our mosques, what would he see? Would he see peace in the Ummah he loved so dearly? Or would his blessed eyes fill with tears at the sight of division, pride, and hearts lost in the glitter of this world? Would he recognize us as his Ummah? The Ummah he prayed for every night, crying, "My Ummah, my Ummah." If he walked through our streets, he would see faces lit by screens, not by faith. Gatherings filled with laughter, but empty of remembrance. Hands that scroll endlessly, but rarely rise in dua. He came to teach mercy, honesty, simplicity. Yet today, mercy is rare, honesty is mocked, and simplicity has been replaced by endless comparison. Would he smile if he saw the Quran lying untouched, while our tongues debate and our hearts grow cold? Would he be proud, or would he lower his head and whisper in pain, "Where is the brotherhood I taught you? Where is the unity I left you with?" Perhaps he would look toward the world, at Gaza, where children cry beneath rubble, at Sudan and Congo, where hunger and war devour innocent lives, at lands where Muslims are suffering, forgotten and alone. And maybe he would ask, softly yet painfully, "My Ummah, where are you? Why have you turned away from your brothers and sisters? Why do you sleep in comfort while they sleep in fear?" Would his heart not break to see some nations of his Ummah wealthy, powerful, and safe, yet silent, while their brothers bleed for the same La ilaha illallah? Would he not wonder, what happened to that love that made the believers one body? When one part hurts, the whole body feels the pain. He taught us compassion, but we've turned our compassion into hashtags. He taught us unity, but we've turned it into slogans. He taught us prayer, but we've made it a routine, not a lifeline. And yet, perhaps he would still smile, because he would see those few who still hold on. The mother teaching her child to say, "Bismillah," the youth turning away from sin in silence, the man feeding the poor without a camera, the woman wiping tears in prayer before Fajr. He would see hope, flickering, but alive. He would see hearts that still love him, still send salawat upon him, still long to meet him at the Hawd, the fountain of Al-Kawthar. And maybe he would remind us gently, "I left you the Quran and my Sunnah. Hold on to them, and you will never be lost." So perhaps this is our moment to pause, to wake up, to remember who we are, to help our brothers and sisters, near or far, to live the mercy he lived, to carry the light he carried. Because one day, when we stand before him, he may ask, "What did you do for my Ummah?" And what will we say then?